Ladies and gentlemen, it's me, James Sweeney, coming at you from the studio here at the New York Stock Exchange. And what a way to start a Friday as stocks are trading in a narrow range. It's also the calm before a rainstorm here in the Big Apple. And we all just want to run out of here as the weekend is calling. So it's not quite 4 o'clock. The markets, they'll very soon be closed. But here at Modern Wall Street on a Friday, you know we always get it started early, right? So it's time for an early Friday happy hour here in the Big Apple. U.S. stocks trading in a narrow range this Friday afternoon as investors eye economic data, earnings, as well as key technical levels. But let's first talk about data as April retail sales rising 1.3%, beating expectations. Now, over the past 12 months, total retail sales rising 3%. That's a strong sign for retailers that have not been posting strong earnings so far this season. In other economic news, the Producer Price Index rising 0.2% in April. The preliminary read on May consumer sentiment rising to 95.8, while business inventories rising a more than expected 0.4% in March. U.S. stocks continuing to trade in a narrow range as investors take in, again, a series of economic reports. Meanwhile, oil in the red this afternoon as the dollar continues to see a rise. Gold is also seeing a slide, and shares of Apple are trading 1% higher after falling sharply yesterday to close at its lowest level since June 2014. And when you team all of that together, you have yourself a session right now where 5 stocks are in the red for every 4 advancers right behind me here at the New York Stock Exchange. Let's take a look to see how the markets are shaping up to close out not just the session, but the week as well. And it is a Friday, so I'm going to conclude with sports. This weekend, the end of the Barclays British Premier League season. We have Chelsea, last year's champions and my team, versus Leicester, this year's champions. It'll be a good game to watch, to an extent. Also, NASCAR taking a trip down to Dover. Let's go Mets. They're in Colorado this weekend, and the NBA Finals are going on, but I really can't tell you much about that. And with that stated, kick back, relax, grab yourself a drink. If you're in a tri-state area, try to stay dry, and I'll see you all on Monday morning. For Modern Wall Street, I'm James Sweeney.